What's up, C? Okay. Can y'all hear me? The baby still asleep, so let's see if we can get this out. Hey, April. So, y'all know this Kevin Hart shit and this LaShawn Daniels thing been driving me crazy. So y'all know I had to keep doing my digging. I had to keep digging till I found something. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I don't want to wake up the monster. I ain't gonna wake this monster up. Okay. Can y'all hear me? You turn the volume. Can you hear me though? Let me just take my headphones off. Can y'all hear me? Yes. Okay. Okay, look. So let's start with Kevin Hart. Now, they told us, they said, they said that Kevin Hart was a mile and a half away from his house and he was in the back passenger seat, ran off the road, and ended up in some people's on their property. He escaped from the car. He ran a mile and a half home and he called the popo. Remember, that's what they told us. They said Kevin Hart down 911 and the police came and cut the other two people out the car. All that's a lie. All of it. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't even think this had nothing to do with the Illuminati. The car accident happened. No, it's good. The car accident happened on Mulholland Drive. Anybody who know about LA and that area right there, Mulholland Drive is a dangerous ass road anyway, especially at nights. Okay. And everybody is not a good driver now. I used to say I drive like an Andretti, but I don't use that one no more. But I could drive my ass off. Okay. My daddy taught me how to drive on a GT Mustang. And you got to know LA though. And certain things you gotta know. Now, Kevin Hart just bought a muscle car for his 40th birthday. If you go on his Instagram, you can see the blue muscle car. That's the car that he got totaled out. Okay. When you hitting them curves and stuff like that, if you ever lose control of the car, the worst you to do is try to slam on the brakes. That's how you spin out of control and shit. If it's slippery or something like that, you get up off the gas. Okay. So people who don't know how to drive, like really, really know how to drive, they might know how to drive normal, but that Mulholland Drive is windy. It's got cliffs. People have car accidents over there on a regular basis. Prom season, somebody's kids fly over that same every fucking year, every year. Like literally, they would bring us a car that looked like Kevin Hart car. They would park it right on our lawn the week before prom and sit that shit there for us to look at for a whole week and be like, "This car went over that mud. Come over here for prom and get drunk if you want to, and hit that Mulholland Drive, and you will be on the other side of that embankment." Now, he bought a muscle car that he didn't really know how to drive. No shade, T, no shade. But either you didn't know what you was doing or you was drinking. It's one or the other. Now, it's a 911 caller from the side of the road, right? Yeah, I mean, to slow down, you gotta take your foot off the brake, especially when you in a sports car. You can't just be slamming on the brakes all the time. Okay, whatever. Kevin Hart, yes, Kevin Hart did get a DUI. Now watch this. Oh, that would explain what I'm gonna tell you, April. Okay, so they told us Kevin Hart dialed 911. That's lies. Kevin Hart never dialed 911. Let me tell you what this nigga did. This motherfucker climbs out the car. They claim that he climbed from the back seat over the person in the front seat. And if any of y'all ever been in the car with a nigga who got a record, you know that's a lie. It was an eyewitness. The eyewitness called 911 and said, well, the driver's out of the car. The driver's out of the car. The driver's out of the car. And then he said, well, it's two more people still in the car. So if Kevin Hart is out of the car, it's two more people in the car, and the driver is out of the car, then Kevin Hart is who, ladies and gentlemen? The motherfucking driver. Now watch this. Not only is Kevin Hart the driver, but Kevin Hart's security was following the car. Now they claimed they was leaving Kevin Hart's house. They claimed they was on their way to Kevin Hart's house. So don't nobody know, but watch this. Juan said he walked home. Juan, watch this. That was a lie. Kevin Hart security detail was following behind him in SUV, right? And when the accident happened, Kevin climbed his ass out the fucking driver's seat. And guess who he was with? His trainer and his wife. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know what kind of training is going on at 1 o'clock in the morning. Maybe they was. Who knows? It's Hollywood. Maybe it was, but maybe they wasn't. Honey, it's Hollywood. But watch this. The driver was following behind him. Kevin Hart, who was driving, hops his ass out the fucking car. And it ain't nobody house over there. There's some nearby neighbors, but it wasn't like they own a house. Okay. Kevin Hart slithered his ass on up out of there. Kevin Hart hops into the SUV with his security. When he hops out the car with the security, he looks at the witness and says, "Who the fuck is that?" Hops in the SUV. They say the security guard picked him up and put him in the SUV and took him home. Home was half a mile away. So the original story was 1.5 miles. Now the story is half a mile away. Oh, but it get better, y'all. Let me tell y'all why Kevin Hart. Now, look. Kevin Hart goes home half a mile away. Now keep in mind, this car accident wreckage is really, really bad. Horrible. And these two people are stuck in the car. Okay? Kevin Hart and his security never dialed 911, but the two people in the car are awake and conscious, according to, you can listen on the line, online at the 911 calls are second call. When Kevin Hart gets home, remember they said Kevin Hart went home and called 911? No, the fuck he didn't. Kevin Hart went home and laid down. And 2 hours later, his wife, with her dumb ass, not because of this story, but she just dumb, okay? She just sound dumb on the phone. She just dumb, okay? Anyway, so her dumb ass called 911, and she's like, can you come here? He was in an accident. They don't want to say Kevin Hart because they think we all give a shit, right? He was in a car accident, like we do now that it's scandalous. He was in a car accident. The lady 911 says, how long ago was this car accident? 2 hours ago? No, it was 20 minutes ago. How you gonna lie to 911 where they not, if don't nobody don't know shit? 911 knows where all the car accidents, especially on Mulholland. You did not have no go, because if you did, somebody would have called 911 by now. It's not a busy street like traffic wise, but it's always somebody coming through there. That's where you take your cars and kind of open them up. You're not supposed to open them up right there because it's not good for that. However, people like to open their cars up right there because it's a long strip without um street lights and shit. But what y'all need to be doing is open your cars up around on outside of Griffith Park, going up alongside that 5 freeway. Don't tell me that I ain't never told you nothing. Then it's straight. It's not doing all this winding. You can't, that Mulholland, that's for professionals. And even if you're a professional, if somebody who don't know how to drive get in front of you, you still might have a problem. Okay, so anyway, Dum Dum called 911 and tell them the accident was 20 minutes ago, as if 911 don't know the accident was 2 fucking hours ago, right? And as if 911 don't know it was 3 people in the accident, but they only picked up 2. Okay. She's like, he's not responding. His back is hurting so bad. He's delirious. Something sticking out of his back. Okay, so that's when they came and got him and took him to the hospital. Now, I do believe Kevin Hart was driving that car until they could prove otherwise, because I don't see why the witness would say that he wasn't, right? You looking at a car, you don't see the driver, you see somebody standing out, you see somebody in the back, see somebody. I mean, how could he mistake? Why you're reporting to 911, you're gonna be as accurate, as detailed as possible. Okay. So why would he call Kevin Hart the driver? However, the injuries were so bad in that car, as far as like the car was total and jacked up so effing bad that Maybe he just really had an injury. Him being Kevin Hart with a little bit of cognizance he had was like, I don't want this all over the media. His security picked him up, and where him and because this is being investigated by the police, where him and his broad, I feel like the security and the broad are the ones that are in the wrong. Because if the security came to your house, I know you heard of 20 minutes away. It's quiet as a church house mouse in them hills. You heard all that shit commotion going on, and then here come Kevin Hart, who always ends something every 3 months anyway. And then you let the man lay on the couch for 2 hours before you decide to call 911. Is the house so big you didn't know he was here? I mean, and maybe she didn't know what was going on, but the security guard sure the fuck did know what was going on. And he worked for Kevin Hart. So when he took him home, he was supposed to tell his wife what was going on. So this, I don't think it's the Illuminati, ladies and gentlemen. This is some nigga shit is going. It's some nigga shit going on. I'm sorry, some nigga shit going on. The two people that was in the car with him, they was white. Okay, but I'm just saying it's some funny skullduggery going on. So we gotta stay tuned. The shit is up for the investigation. That's all I could dig up for today. That's all I got for today for Kevin Hart. Let me go in these comments. Do you think the accident is suspicious? I think he was drinking. I think he don't know how to drive a muscle car. He's too short to see over the fucking steering wheel, and he drove the shit over a cliff. These people on the news expect me to believe, and I never use this word, but I'm going to use this word. These people expect me to believe that an African American man gave the keys to his muscle car that he just bought a few days ago to his physical trainer for him to drive, and he sat in the back seat. Who I look like, Willie Lunchmeat? Who I look like, Boo Boo the Fool? Next thing you gonna tell me Kevin Hart be letting bitches touch his car radio. Y'all not finna play with me, son. Nah, son. Nah, son. It don't take that much. He ain't that tall. Could have been a couple drinks. Who knows? What's up, Meek? High as a Cooter Brown. Oh, you heard the wife, huh? Oh, the wife was probably high too. So he left Aniko and the trainer. No, Aniko wasn't in the vehicle. It was the trainer and the trainer's wife. His wife was at home. And nobody know where he was going because he wasn't on a double date. They had been on a double date and he was maybe just taking them home. I don't know. But he was driving that car. That black man ain't gave his keys up to his muscle car he didn't have for 3 days to his trainer at 1 o'clock in the morning. No, he didn't. And you know what else he didn't do? He did not climb over no fucking driver to get out of no window of a car with a smashed in roof. He didn't. He didn't. Climbed out that goddamn driver's seat. That's what he did. Yep, alcohol had to be involved and not more. It's not like he don't have the coins to pull an insurance scam or something. He was on something. I believe he was driving a car too. He was intoxicated. What's up, Jay? Well, y'all know how people do when they get caught and they got a record. They be like, you say you was driving. There are a lot of hills in LA. Kevin's car was one of those steep hills, I believe. Yes, Mulholland Drive, Aaron. Well, Mulholland Drive is windy. It ain't even the steep part that's the problem. It's windy. Jay know what's up. It's very windy. People fall off of Mulholland Drive all the time. So I can't even blame it on the Illuminati. You cannot play on Mulholland Drive. You cannot not know how to drive on Mulholland Drive. And you have no business really being on that street at night if you can avoid it. Did Terrence Drake pull the same stunt? I don't know, but I will say this. Everybody who has been on Mulholland Drive and was not paying attention has had some type of car accident. It's very easy to do. It's very, very easy to do. Okay, we gotta talk about LaShawn Daniels. Trying to get it out for the monster. Wake up. Okay. Sober drivers, fully healthy drive off Mulholland Drive. There was a movie about it. Thank you, Jay. So I don't know what they got going on. Okay, LaShawn Daniels. Now, I don't think Kevin Hart got nothing to do with the Illuminati. I think he's just trying to pull a fast one, or maybe he just, I'm to give him the benefit of the doubt. He might have just hit his head super hard. You feel me? You know his wife ain't that goddamn smart. And the bodyguard probably take orders. So that's probably how all this shit got out of hand. Now, LaShawn Daniels. The Illuminati definitely did that shit. Now that's the Illuminati. Okay? LaShawn Daniels, the songwriter who wrote all that Never Say Never album for Brandy, all the Full Moon album for Brandy. He did Say My Name for Destiny's Child. It's Not Right, But It's Okay, Whitney Houston. Um, Tony Braxton, He Wasn't Man Enough for Me. J-Lo, if you had my love and I gave you all my trust, would you comfort me? So these are not only hit songs, but these are the biggest songs. He wrote The Boy Is Mine for Brandy and Monica. Brandy and Monica have one Grammy. They have one Grammy, and it is for The Boy Is Mine. And when they got that Grammy for The Boy Is Mine, what is his Grammy for? I don't know how many Grammys he got. They saying he got a Grammy for, I think, Say My Name. Now, as we said, oh, thanks, Fareed. This look, so as he said, uh, what was we talking about? The songs he wrote. Okay, the part that was tripping me out with LaShawn Daniels is why are these celebrities not talking about it when he wrote y'all biggest hits? J-Lo did not have no bop till If You Have My Love. I mean, The Boy Is Mine took their career to another level. Never Say Never took that career to another. He wrote Love and War for Tamar Braxton. That's her biggest hits. Tony Braxton got hits all over the place. So, I mean, I guess not her. But for a lot of these people, you know, Destiny's Child really only got one hit. That's Say My Name. Like, that's like a real hit. I ain't talking about the songs us fans know. Talking about charting hit songs. Say My Name was probably their biggest record. And it's the record that made Destiny's Child relevant. So Nipsey Hussle dies, and Beyonce is all over her Instagram letting y'all know that she sent her condolences to his family. Okay, that's fine. But why, when this songwriter who actually impacted your careers, who the artists he's worked with collectively have sold 400 million records, why is the internet silent about this? Now, we just had the VMA Awards, and I was looking at the VMA Awards, and I'm sitting here like, who y'all finna kill? Because y'all always kill somebody for the awards show. But this is what we miss, Snoopy and the gang. The VMAs, that's old. That's the old, that's old. We missed the BMI Awards because it wasn't televised. Where Brandy Norwood, who LaShawn Daniels wrote 2 fucking albums for, received the president, where Brandy received the President's Award and LaShawn was there. Hmm? Is that suspicious? Anybody else feel like that shit's suspicious? Okay. Now, on top of that, on top, right? On now, I thought I was tripping. Some girl died yesterday, Kylie Ray something. Have y'all heard of her? I looked her up on YouTube. This girl has 1.2 thousand YouTube fucking subscribers. 1,000 YouTube subscribers, and Billboard did a whole video in remembrance of her dying in a car accident, and that's so sad. And you know, respect to her family. But how you make a video off a girl with 1.2 thousand subscribers on YouTube, and you don't make a video about a man that whose artists collectively sold 500 million records, and you're a Billboard, and all them songs been on your charts? This shit ain't fishy to nobody. Oh, I found this story and I got the tea. I got the tea. I got the tea, Meek. I got the tea, Meek. I got the tea. I was on this shit for 2 hours last night. Now look, they told us he died of where somebody even said the Lyft driver died with him. Girl, he wasn't in the motherfucking Lyft. I asked y'all yesterday, I said, because he's from North Carolina and the accident was South Carolina, right? I said, I need more details on this accident because roads on in the South, it's not like you in Los Angeles where everybody just driving like a mad bat out of hell. Y'all take y'all time. Now, oh, that being said, it's dark. You know what I'm saying? He was on a road that had a lot of trees and stuff. Okay. It looked like this took place in the morning. because it was daylight with the footage with all the ambulances and everything out of there. And I need y'all to tell me if I'm tripping, okay? He going on a road going like this. There's a road that intersects into that road, but it's not even a fucking through street. Anybody who's driving knows you're gonna have to yield to either make a left or to stop because you mean it's a through street. So they want me to believe that all that happened was this car coming this way didn't stop. They saying that a truck coming this way on the dead end street, or the street that's basically turning into this through street. They saying they just ran into LaShawn's truck. I'm not even gonna entertain you because you didn't already have some milk. I don't know why you waking up on the wrong side of bed. I don't know. Where do you think I went? To work? Don't do mommy like that. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Sun shining faces. Sun shining faces. You know you're gonna sing it, you that mad? That's how I find out how irritated, how bad. That's how I find out what kind of day it's gonna be. Okay, so look. I woke up to mine anyway. Okay, look. They saying that this truck ran into LaShawn Daniels and another vehicle. Okay, so this one car, this one truck hit these other two vehicles. Now, mind you, I'm thinking LaShawn is in a lift. Oh, no, ma'am. He ain't in no lift. He's in a van. Now, the van, a huge van, by himself. Now, look, he do church music. Ain't no telling. It could have been church van. I don't know. I didn't get none of the details. But the van was charbroiled. Now, I'm no pyrotechnic specialist. Okay? I'm not. But I'm trying to figure out who is LaShawn Daniels. Aaron Collins, we need you to catch up, bro. I just said he the songwriter who wrote all them songs. He's a songwriter, and he just died in a car accident the other day, and the social media not even talking about it. But that's my point, though. You should know who he is because they should be talking about him like y'all was running around here talking about Nipsey Hussle ad nauseum. Okay, so he was in the van. The van was charboiled on fire. Now, how is it that Kevin Hart in a muscle car runs off the side of the fucking road? The car allegedly flips down what they say, a 30-foot hill or some shit like that, and his car ain't catch on fire, but your car that ain't off the side of the, that's just, and then why would somebody just ram into them like that? And on top of that, I don't even know if they saw that other car because he's in a van. So whoever hit him very well may not have been trying to hit the other car, but he was hit on purpose. Maybe. I mean, I can't even say alleged. I'm speculating. That shit sound weird to me. It sounds like he was hit on purpose. Then, on top of that, what happened? No, I'm just messing with you, Aaron. I mean, it's not that serious. Okay, look. So it looked to me like he may have been hit on purpose. Maybe not, but it's possible. It's like we have questions and we the people should be able to get these questions answered, right? How they run into your truck and then why is the truck on fire? And how did the truck, so the truck, I mean, this is an enormous van. And if your van is on catch on fire in the front and you can't get out the front doors, guess what? The thing about vans different from any other type of transportation. It's a whole nother fucking set of doors in the back. So the whole van incinerated at one time. I have never even owned a fucking van. So if that's possible, ladies and gentlemen, I just need you to tell me. But does that sound like something that's a natural occurrence to you? Or does it sound like that car could have been incinerated on purpose? Or does it sound like that car could have had explosives in it? because I'm trying to I mean, the whole back, I didn't even see the front of the van. The whole back of the van is on fire. Like charboil, fire, smoke all over the back of the van, the sides of the van. The windows is bust out. What'd you have in there? Propane? Were you going camping? And this would explain why nobody don't want to talk about it, because they don't want to bring attention to it for us to look into it. There's doors in the back and a trunk that opens. This was a huge van. This is not a van like regular size family van. No, not a family van, ladies and gents. This is a church bus. This is the short school bus. That's what it looked like. It didn't even look like a van. It looked like a bus. It looked like a church. It looked like a church bus. That's what it looked like. And like it was probably wrapped. So how does that entire van catch on fire? Was it a Sprinter? I don't know. I do not know. The make and model of the van and all that type of stuff, that's information we all need, but I didn't even get that information. I didn't even get that info. And she said, I ain't even gonna block you. What a waste of time. Now, so it's Beyonce's birthday, plus the BMIs giving Brandy the President Award. Brandy is notorious for a fatal car accident that she caused. So they say, these is coincidences? Y'all remember Brandy got in that car accident on the 405, right? Her Range Rover hit some lady in front of her and the lady didn't make it. Y'all remember that? Juan said, and ran. These is all coincidences? Rest of Spirit said, I haven't seen a van or a bus on fire all at once. I've seen an SUV on fire on the expressway a couple of times, and it was partially burning in the front. That's all I'm trying to figure out. How was this an entire bus on fire? Because as big as this bus was, he should have been able to withstand. I mean, it couldn't have been the initial impact of the. The people need some details. I swear I said it ain't no damn coincidences. People can be killed off in any moment. It's nothing anyone can do about it. Sickening. It's sickening. I think it's fishy bacon chips. Bacon chips. I'm still in that scream, man. That's hilarious. I think that's pretty fishy. The numerology behind it. And some people try to allude to his wife. Like, no, this is Brandy now. That don't mean Brandy called it, but it could have been a sacrifice for her family, for her fame, for her award, for something. I don't know, but that's just too much. When we just sat here and said, every time it's an award show, y'all take somebody out. Y'all didn't even televise them BMI awards. That's why I kept saying, what's the connection between this and the VMAs? And it didn't make sense. Oh, but connection to the BMIs, it makes very much sense. Coincidentally, as soon as Brandy gets a president award, the president came out and said wonderful things about Brandy. Wonderful. He laid that shit on real thick. Ray J got up there and sang the whole nine. She had a whole tribute. Brandy had a tribute to her like she was Shaka Khan. I'm like, are we that old where we getting tributes already? We already getting a tribute, right? And you know what else I've been seeing? People saying, give Brandy, hashtag give Brandy her flowers. Hashtag give Brandy her flowers. Brandy is like 40 years old, 39, 40. Where's she going? Right. They've been saying, give her flowers, give her flowers. This shit is creepy as hell to me. And the most creepy part about it is that the music industry is not saying nothing. J-Lo hasn't posted about it. Tamar hasn't posted about it. Tony hasn't posted about it. Beyonce hasn't posted about it. None of these people. And I'm sitting, and even his wife they posted up like a typed up statement. I mean, she has less to say than even Lauren London. It's been a couple days now. And I'm just saying, you people live on social media, and it's not about like clout chasing is a real issue. At the same time, I just feel like he's now a historical figure. You understand what I'm saying? And the same way that you needed everybody know that Nipsey Hussle was such a philanthropist because he sold t-shirts, is the same way that you need to um come out here and let these kids know this is what songwriters can do. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a pop star. You don't have to be in front of the camera. You can be a creative behind the scenes, but I guess that still don't even stop them from trying to fucking pick you off. And I've seen a lot of people talk about the numerology, but nobody's talked about that BMI awards. And I know about the BMI awards because I follow Forever Brandy 101. You know what I'm saying? They call Brandy the vocal Bible, right? I don't agree with that statement at all. I don't even agree that Brandy is like an elite voice like that. Um, she can do runs really well, but it's easy to do runs when you fucking whispering. Everybody, I mean, like everybody can sing if they whispering. A lot of people be like, I can't sing, and always because you trying to push, sing too loud. Everybody doesn't have a huge voice where they can sing loudly with a lot of vibrato, like sorry, like a Shaka Khan, like a Patti LaBelle, like a like a Fantasia or Jennifer Hudson. These girls have huge voices, a lot of voice control, but they also have a lot of vibrato. Brandy has a lot of vibrato that she has great voice control and all of that. At the same time, she's not projecting. She posted some shit talking about I have a quiet voice and you gotta really be able to hear me. Nah, girl. And you child, not no vocal lesson I didn't ever motherfucking took. And I got to tell the damn vocal coach, I got a I got a quiet voice. I need you to project. Listen, lady, I got a quiet voice. You gotta really be able to hear me. Like, girl, ain't nobody got time for your magic voice, bitch. Sing the song. Sing it. So as far as her being a vocal Bible, that's just why I disagree. It's not like you ain't hitting no riffs, but everybody can. You can do all that type of shit, and you ain't projecting shit. That's called That's called where I'm from. That's called cheating. Now, sometimes when you're a stylized singer, your whole career is based on cheating. Right, Beyonce? Right, Ariana Grande singing through your fucking nose. Ariana Grande wouldn't even been put in the advanced choir in my high school. They would have stuck that heifer in the novice until she learned how to not be singing through her damn nose. Okay? Oh, look at me. I can sing everything. I can sing everything. Singing it all through her nose. I can't even imitate it. That's how bad Ariana Grande is against all. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. At the same time, she's not she ain't on Broadway, she's a pop singer. So when you're a pop singer, you can just make up shit. You can have a bad voice, huh, Macy Gray? You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta know how to sing. And Ariana has a nice voice, but that's just all it is. It's nice. And she's got some damn good songs. I ain't saying she can't sing. No, Taylor Swift can't sing. It ain't like that bad, but at the same time, a lot of these girls be cheating. I ain't got nothing to do with the Illuminati. I'm just saying. I don't understand what Ariana Grande is saying. Brandy has a unique singing voice like Macy Gray. Yeah, I mean It's a stylized voice, and there's nothing wrong with that. But that don't make you no damn Mariah, Whitney, Celine, Patty. What do you think about Normani? Y'all, one of y'all ask me that every day. I think Normani is cute and entertaining looking, but she do not have no hit songs. She don't have a hit, and I don't know where she gonna get one from. LaShawn Daniels ain't here. I don't know what she gonna do. But I'm not satisfied with you just coming out here being able to shake your ass because I can't listen to that. And as much as I've been getting on these new chicks for being trash, they've been stepping their game up lately. A lot of girls have been stepping their game up. So, you know, she can't sing. That's number one. I'm sorry. I can't, y'all. Normani cannot sing. Nobody in Fifth Harmony can sing. That's a goddamn harmony list group. They can't sing at a lick. None of them. However, at least if you could pull off oh, look what Daddy brought us, a bagel. A bagel? Daddy brought us a bagel. Let me put it in the microwave. Something. Lauren can sing. Oh, Lauren here? Or is it somebody named Lauren in Fifth Harmony? Because I only know two of them. I don't even like that group. I've been calling Ty Dolla $ign a gay lumberjack ever since I seen him in there. You don't have to work. Let everybody do the work. And then he pop up with no shirt on and some overalls, looking like a gay lumberjack with them dreads and them green eyes. I was like, Ty Dolla $ign, do you not have no friends? Why you got this outfit on? Lauren from Fifth Harmony can sing. Okay, I don't even know who that is. Oh, I got a donation. Thank you so much. That's from Jay. Thank you. She reminds me of Amy. Y'all, Amy Winehouse. Who remind you of Amy? Brandy? And it's not no shade because let me tell you, that first album, first time I heard I Want to Be Down, it just changed my life. You know what I'm saying? And it was a boy in my class I thought was so fucking cute. You know what I'm saying? And every time I would sing that song, I would be thinking about him. And the funny part is, I tried to hook up with him after we got grown, and he was weird. He was so weird. I can't even tell that story, child. Meek, I'll tell you next time we have a roll call, girl. I'll tell you that story, girl. It ain't nothing pretty. He was so weird. But at the time, I thought he was hot stuff. In the 4th grade, you feel me? I Want to Be Down was on the radio. Bended Knee was on the radio. Red Light Special was on the radio. Okay. Probably Moke and Steph, Brownstone. Shoot. Them was the days sitting in the back seat of the Beamer, okay? My mama BMW was a 2-door, and she used to drop me off at school. Let me tell you about black kids. Black kids, this one I learned, black kids will tease you, and it don't fucking matter what it is, okay? Black kids teased my mama BMW because it was a 2-door. And they said, when I used to climb out the car in the morning, they used to say, your mama ain't got no back seat. Fool, I got a back seat. It's a 2-door. Y'all ain't got no back seat. Like the fuck? Damn, mom, how I'm getting teased in the BMW. I can't do right. It just don't matter. These niggas is never satisfied. Never. Two stories. Well, the other story was the dude I was dating. That one ain't even all that salacious. I just didn't even feel like getting irritated all over again. But we dated off and on for like 3 years, and he swore he was single. And then I broke up with him because I couldn't figure it out, and he was just trying to be controlling, even though he was doing these disappearing acts and all this other weird shit. And then he would disappear, and I would be like, get mad, like, leave me alone. And he would show up with some pink roses or a gift or something like that. You know what, Jay? You close. Thankfully, it didn't get that far, but if I would have kept entertaining it, that was the trajectory. It looked like it was going, and I'm not sure if he. Um, I don't know if straight men are into that. I don't know, but I sure the fuck ain't. So there's that. The other one, this fool swore up and down he wasn't married. Then I break up with him, and his wife called me 8 months later. She hit me up on Facebook. How you know so and so? I said, girl, you late, and left her my phone number. I was on her head. Where the hell you been, bitch? I was looking for you. He swore he was single. How old he tell you he was? 27? Girl, he is 33. You lying. No, I ain't lying. And he got 3 kids, and the oldest one in the 10th grade, and he play basketball. Really? He the basketball coach. Is he now? Then she said, well, I don't care what he do. I just know he gonna stay here and help me take care of these 3 kids. I said, sis, there's nothing else I want for his life. But for him to sit there and help you take care of the 3 kids, believe that. No, it wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't nothing like that, rest of spirit. He just seemed like he was into some weird shit I wasn't into. And it didn't even get that far. He came over for a drink and tried to press the issue, and it was just weird. Like, you know how some guys be acting all cool, and then you get them by themselves and they be all hella weird, but when they in a group, they be cool as shit. And then you get by yourself and you find out he creepy. he the creeper. He might have a case of some sort by now. Like, homeboy was just creepy. That's all. She was like, I already knew about you because he had sent you some money. I got a flat. I told y'all the story when I was in DC and I got a flat tire the same day as Obama's inauguration. So he had sent me some money to give me a new tire. So that was in like December, and I still broke up. We was broke up then. I feel like I had like cussed him out like 3 days before that. Did call him back and said I need you to fix my tire, but I wasn't dealing with him then. I was in a whole other state. And when I came back to California, we never got back together. So her hit me up. She hit me up in August. I was like, bitch, you late. And she was like, well, there's some girl calling here all night hanging up. And he said it was you, but I know that ain't your MO. I'm like, what? These bitches will help you cheat on them. They will help you cheat on them. That's that Wendy Williams shit right there. I don't care what he do. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, right. You don't care my ass. You need to care. You need to get it. Put your damn dog on a leash before you get put down. These men is crazy, but I don't even know how we even got there because we wasn't supposed to even be going there. What about Lizzo? I like Lizzo. Now, Ariana Grande said that Lizzo was playing into America's dream fantasies about a big fat black mammy with wide eyes. And this is true. At the same time, her album is great. And 2 things can be true. So what do I mean by that? Lizzo running around here butt naked with her body positivity and all that type of shit like that. And she makes it to the VMA Awards. Rhapsody is covered up and she's not doing any of that. And she's not getting no mainstream play. At the same time, Beyonce and all the rest of these biracial people and all this other shit, there's a lot of people who are selling sex or their identity. There's Lil Nas X claiming to be gay, which I think he's lying anyway, or gay for pay, but there's a lot of that going on where people try to use something to be accepted into the mainstream, which is white America. Mainstream white America, same thing. It's the same fucking thing. Okay. So it's a lot of people who are using different aspects of themselves or playing up aspects of themselves that they know is going to either be more palpable to that audience, or they're doing things to play into certain stereotypes or whatever. Entertainers are like that. They want to get on. It's just like, just because Lady Gaga trolling in a meat dress don't mean the bitch can't really play the piano and sing, because she can. And in this climate, if you're not willing to do something strange to get some change, then we're not going to see you and we're not going to hear from you. So that's just what it is. Yeah, I mean, so it's not, and Azalea is guilty of the very same shit. You make rap music, but you're not making hip hop rap music. You're making this club type shit for the masses. You're making quote unquote world music for these white people that you're performing for, or Middle Easterns or whatever that you're performing for outside of the United States. That's your core target audience. And your hair and your outlandish behavior and a lot of shit is catered to them. You're not catering to a black audience. So what the fuck does she feel like she is more tastefully catering to white people than Lizzo? Because all you bitches is guilty. So if it ain't the pot calling the kettle black, and then she called Lizzo fat like 5 times, which I didn't think was necessary. Lizzo knows she big. Everybody got eyes. We know what it is. At the same time, that doesn't disqualify her from being talented. She plays the flute. She writes. She sings. She rap. You know what I'm saying? She is like a modern day Missy. And that Truth Hurts song is the bomb. And it deserves to be number 1. You know what I mean? So, girl, Azalea, I just don't even know how you got time to worry about other people's business, because I know you ain't got nothing. Well, how you pay your bills? Lizzo is flamboyant. I mean, everybody in the entertainment industry is fucking flamboyant. So at least it's something different. At least it's not the same. Look at me, I'm biracial with a fake booty, or I'm from Trinidad, I'm from the islands. A lot of these black girls always got to throw some extra spin on some shit because you got to be exotic. You ain't trying to be exotic for us. You trying to let them know I'm black, but I'm not that black. I'm not like a real black. I'm not American black. I'm not African American. I'm from Trinidad. Yeah, Azalea ain't got no damn PR person. She don't. I was telling somebody about broke ass Lauren London yesterday. Like, really? She's broke? What? What have you seen her do? What have you seen Lauren London do? The last thing project she had was a BET production. Well, how much you think they paying? The project before that was a BET production. The product before that was ATL, and it ain't no other products. Lauren London don't have no damn career, no acting career. What you talking about? Lauren London pays her bills selling, you know what, to rappers. That's what it's called when you got a baby by blood and a baby by a goddamn crib, and you living off of child support. I don't know why y'all be thinking these people got money. They ain't got no fucking money. Do they act like people with some money? If Azalea Banks had some money, you think that bitch would have bad wigs, bad videos, bad shit? She only got braces on one half of her goddamn mouth. What make you think Azalea got some money to pay for something? Advertising, PR, studio, anything. How much you think they paying Azalea Banks to perform? I'm going to go on ahead and be really, really, really generous and say they're giving her $15,000 a performance. And it would still have to be overseas. And let's just say they're giving her $15,000. She got to pay a team of people to come out there and put the show. You got to have a DJ. You got to have somebody to put your stage together. You have to pay for a stage. That costs money. You got to buy outfits. You got to buy a wig. I don't even think you're getting the $15,000 because you're making your own wigs and your outfits all look like you're making them too. And they don't even look good enough. They don't even look like a Tina Knowles fashions. Azalea shit don't even look like fashions by Lisa. Yeah, Azalea Banks, is she showing you some fantastic flats? Some amazing apartments overlooking New York City? No. So if she got all this money, what is she doing with it? If Azalea Banks got some money, why is she with these old white men? Every time she got a boyfriend, it's an old ass white man. Why she trying to hang out at Elon Musk's house if she got some fucking money? She ain't got no goddamn money. She ain't got no money. Lauren London ain't got no money. These rappers ain't got no money. These Instagram motherfuckers ain't got no money. I don't know why y'all believe these people got some money. They ain't got no damn money. Just because you go somewhere and they give you a check for $15,000 don't mean shit if you don't get booked again for another goddamn 5 months. These people is broke as hell. And that's the one thing about Hollywood. Whenever people come visit me, I'll be like, listen here. If somebody tell you an actor says, I'm an actor, or you know somebody to be an actor, if they in the same room with you, they unemployed. Because you ain't no actor and this ain't no movie set. So don't be coming out here acting starstruck. You only an actor when you have a current paying acting job. Let's your ass is Tom Cruise or somebody. Don't be coming out here talking about, oh, there go the Black Ranger from Power Rangers. I need a fucking autograph. Which she did anyway. Bless her heart. And these people who know, I never, like, my friend just watched a lot of TV growing up. So she remembers people who even guest star. If you guest starred on Martin, she know who you are. And when we was in LA, God, she would recognize all of them and give them their props. And you would think they would be appreciative, but they not. Oh, somebody recognized me. Act Real Hollywood. Act Real Hollywood. Shit is ridiculous. We went out one night and we had a table. Here go my nice friend from DC hanging out with me and my other LA homegirl. We told her, don't be out here being friendly. Here go Jackie Christie in there with Tammy holding up. Now, why the fuck I got a table and they don't? Just like y'all cannot believe the hype. You know what I'm saying? And I go to exclusive places in LA where everybody is in the business. So just because somebody's not famous, you can't assume that they don't have pull in Hollywood. They don't know who the fuck I am. But the thing is that I always have my own money. And guess what? When I would show up at them Hollywood events, I could buy my own drinks, and the reality show bitches couldn't. They were standing up by the bar waiting on some man to notice them. I had my own table. Them bitches didn't have no table. Next thing I know, she got the bitches at my table. Why is these bitches at my table looking like they got, now it look like it's their table because they are celebrities. Why would I spend money to have a table to make it look like it's Jackie and Tammy fucking table? The whole point of the table, well, I mean, I really did just want to sit down, but still, it's like that defeat the whole purpose of having a table. Mama, bring them damn dishes back. What's going on? I'm trying to load the dishwasher. She's still in the forks and stuff. Baby, this stuff has food on it. It's mischievous first thing in the morning. It's this bagel your daddy left you, girl. It's a bagel. A dry bagel. There you go, right here. I don't even know what you... Reminds me of that one episode on SpongeBob when SpongeBob was in the Krusty Krab commercial and he was acting brand new and somebody recognized him. That's how they act. When you go to LA, do not run up on nobody. I'm just trying to tell you. Because you know what? Depending on where you are, if you cool and you chilling and you act like you're supposed to be there, and they will walk up to you. You in LA and you're in an environment that has a lot of industry people and you act like you don't give a fuck who none of them are, they will walk up to you and start asking you, who are you? When I met Puff Daddy, he walked up to me. Who are you? How the fuck are you? Like you get in here and I don't even know who you are. Who are you? They're supposed to be asking you, who are you? Denzel Washington walked up to me. They want to know, who are you? You in here with us, you chilling, you got your own shit, and you ain't starstruck, and you don't give a damn. You could be somebody's daughter. You know what I'm saying? You could be the daughter of somebody important in production or something like. You understand what I'm saying? They don't fucking know. Now, I just happen to just grow up in Hollywood and really just not give a damn and really just not be starstruck because all my friends in school was always in major motion pictures and shit like that, and I grew up around the corner from Warner Brothers Studios and Encore Recording Studios, and fucking Snoop and Dre and them would be recording music on the other side of my middle school gate, like that. It like I grew up in Burbank, where it's just celebrities everywhere all the time. At the grocery store, y'all. One time I was in there at the corner store, and the girl from was it The Exorcist or the Poltergeist? The one that's still alive. She walked up in there, and I remember I was with my dad and his friend on the store, and they both just froze. And they were like, "Is that her?" That's her. I know them eyes anywhere. They was like, this grown ass man was scared, and this white lady came in, and this white lady came in to get her some Perrier. And my daddy and this his friend was standing there for like 5 minutes, frozen. Is that her? I think that's her. I know them eyes from anywhere. They were scared. But it's like, there's celebrities every fucking where, you know? And when I've met people like Pat Boone and Little Richard and Shaka Khan. You think I give a shit about some damn Power Rangers and some damn some of these little random ass, you know what I'm saying? Like some reality people, like you are not famous to me. You are not in LA. Ray J ain't even famous. But Ray J everywhere you want to. If you went to LA and you want to find Ray J, we know where he at. You know what I'm saying? That's not famous. It's people that's fucking really famous. Like you've got famous and you've got famous. You know what I'm saying? Famous. They think everyone is starstruck when they see celebrities, when many of us aren't. Seriously, like everybody don't even care. Or sometimes people really don't know you. Or like when I worked in country radio, it was a lot of, I didn't know who the fuck Luke Bryan was, you feel me? These people would be all in the studio all the time. Like, I didn't know who that was. I mean, I found out. I'm just saying, I didn't know. And a lot of those country stars are really famous. But if you're not into country music, what do it mean to you? It don't mean shit. Which is probably why they liked me over there, because I did a whole bunch of interviews with people that, if y'all knew country music, y'all would be like, seriously? Maddie and Tay and all that. I didn't know who the hell that was. You wouldn't even know. It's just like, whatever. And I don't watch movies and TV that closely anyway. So any celebrities that I care about is probably a musician, because I'm into music. I don't really care about, I don't be even half paying attention like that. All right, y'all. Anything else before I get up off here? I just wanted to come and tell y'all about Kevin Hart. His ass was the driver. They lying. And LaShawn Daniels. We trying to figure out why the fuck his whole entire van incinerated. And we trying to figure out why the whole music industry is on hush. And why do they even feel like that's okay? I have been looking for this remote. I've been looking for the remote everywhere. You mean to tell me that you already knew where it was? I want y'all to look at this. I have been looking for this child's smart remote for probably 2 weeks. And here it is in her microwave. Jeez. We finna have a 3-nager, y'all. She finna turn 3 in a couple days. I'm trying to go to Disneyland, but I don't know if we're gonna make it. So we might go do some jumping stuff around here. I'm so excited for her to get older and, be able to read the newspaper and talk about people. It's gonna be fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Be able to go to the kitchen, get a snack, and come back and be like, "Girl, what happened? What I missed?" Oh, she broke up with him. She told him it wasn't gonna work out. Oh, for real? What she? What? I'm not taking that out of there. Daddy put that there for a reason. Daddy put it there for a reason. She did get big fast. Terrible. My sister called it a three-nager. She said, "Oh, you finna have a three-nager." She said they worse than terrible twos. They bad as hell at 3, and at 4, all they do is cry. That's what I got to look forward to. I said no. And every time you tell her no, she turns into something from Jurassic Park. Every time. Look, I ain't lying. Watch. No. What animal is that, girl? Is that a dinosaur or is it a hippo? Is it a what is that? No. Daddy put that there for a reason, and I'm not gonna touch it. You gonna stand here and still fight with it. You hear me telling you no. No child. It's the no oyster. I think I need to have some kids if they covered up this fast. Man, they quit. I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, on the bright side, she is now cutting off lights, fetching the remote. I should say fetching, but going to get the remote and closing the door. Mommy can say, close the door, baby, and close the light. Turn off the light. Where the remote? And she can do all them things. Now that, I was like, I don't know, hubby. Maybe if we have one more and it's a boy, he can take the trash out and we good. We good. It's a chupacabra. Do you want mommy to make you something? You're not fooling with Daddy Bagel. You said Daddy left me a dry ass bagel. I need a dry. I'm sorry, baby. Daddy left us a dry ass bagel. You want some grits? All black people like grits. You ain't eat a last time. I don't know. Oh, ooh. Let's have some cereal. How about some cereal? Daddy ain't even eat it all yet. Get you some whole milk. The skim milk is for suckers and old people. You're not gonna eat it, mommy will eat it. I'll finish it, okay? Eat what's in the ease. I feel lucky already. Y'all do need another one. At least, okay. Ain't no at least 3. You make parenthood look fun. Oh, girl, that's because you watching a couple hours of it. No, it ain't that bad, actually. The hard part, I would say, when she first came home from the hospital, my husband had to work, so he had to get his rest in. And I was feeding her every 2 hours. Nobody came to help me, and I was exhausted. So you do need help. And I ain't got none, but that's all right, because now these scallywags need my fucking help, and I ain't budging. And you know they touch everything, but she don't put stuff in her mouth. She knows what she's doing. If she get her hands, that's the next thing. If she get her hands on something, she knows exactly what to do with it. I was half asleep the other day, and she came at me with 2 makeup brushes. And I didn't think it was no makeup on it. So I woke up later. I'm talking to my husband. He's like, "What's wrong with your face?" My face? What's wrong with my face? Oh, I was attacked in my sleep with makeup. But she had two eyeshadow brushes and she was putting blush on my chin with it. And I don't know, they did something else. Then she got this step stool because she toilet trained. She go to the bathroom by herself. But the thing is, she be using the step stool for other stuff when she's not using the bathroom. Like playing in the water in the sink. So you just gotta watch her. But other than that, we watch cartoons and eat snacks. We need to go luxuriate in that food before summertime is over. They be acting like they don't want to clean it off season. What's today? Thursday? I think cleaning yesterday. So we might go lay by the pool today. It's just even so much work getting to the pool. That's the one thing about having kids. It's hard as hell to get the hell out the door. Oh, now she got my glasses. Don't break them, mama. It's hard to get them out the door. Sometimes I get her fully dressed and I turn my back to get dressed and then I come back and she leave and rub makeup on her outfit. The hubby at work, you with the princess doing what you love to do, so you're a mother, not a baby mother, and that's the difference. Seriously. I know it's hard being a single parent. At the same time, some people got a spouse that still don't help, you know? Some people got spouses that still don't help. But I appreciate the compliment, though. I think having kids is good. I mean, I learned a lot from her. What I've learned from her is about like what is in our human nature. It's in our human nature to speak up for ourselves when we're hungry, when we need a hug, when we need to be nurtured, when we're fed, we cold, whatever the case it is. It's in human nature to speak up for yourself. And we learn along the way to put others' needs before our own. Something that children don't know nothing about. Kids don't give a shit about you being sleepy when they hungry. Not at all. A child is not gonna be like, especially not no baby or no toddler. They're not gonna be like, "Mommy sleep. Let me wait till she wakes up. I know she's tired." You don't talk about none of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the natural order of things. Children come here very wise. You don't need to teach them anything. Everything they learn in school, you're learning that so you can be a good employee. And you're learning how to fit within the society. But the shit you need to know for life, for survival as a human on this planet, you're born with that shit. You're born with it. You're born with it. You're born knowing how to find food. That's why my child feeds herself. I don't force her to eat nothing. If she don't want to eat the shit, she don't want to eat it. She don't have to. However, hunger is a consequence of not eating your food. Just because you little don't mean you ain't gonna be hungry. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to eat your vegetables, that's what we got. So you be hungry. We're gonna come back to the vegetables. But she feeds herself, and I was babysitting. My homegirl dropped her son off, and he's 3. And I make, baby, I don't want you wearing my glasses like that because there's nothing wrong with your eyes, mama. This is for people who, old people, like mommies. There's nothing wrong with your eyes, baby. I got a slight stigmatism. I ain't that bad. Come on, Velociraptor, please.
But you know, it's like a lot of stuff they need. They're very demanding, but I mean, you need to be demanding. You know what I mean? Especially when any self help guru talking to women about anything, it's usually about women not setting boundaries and being demanding. You know what I mean? And kids are very good at that. My daughter do not like being kissed in the face. She don't fucking care who it is. Unless it's me. And even with me, if she'd be like, "That's enough, girl. That's enough. That's enough, mom." You know what I'm saying? She got her own boundaries. She's not stingy. Oh, we're all talking about the 3-year-old. Okay, so the little boy, he came over and he was like, "I'm hungry." So I made them lunch. I set his food in front of him, handed her plate. My daughter eating, he's sitting there. I'm like, "Thought you was hungry." He's like, "I am." My husband said, I think you gotta feed it to him. I looked at my husband like, I had to do what? Why would I feed him? He can't feed himself. He's 3. He can't put the food on there and shovel it into his mouth. He's like, his mommy probably feeds him at home. Child, I was lost. I was really lost. But you a human. You know what I'm saying? If I put some food in front of a human that's hungry, I expect you to do what any other mammal would do and eat it. You gonna sit here and be hungry with food in front of you and an eating utensil? I said, So my husband, he's like, well, I'll feed him. Oh, you gonna have to, because I'm not gonna do it. I'll tell you that right now. So if this human child wanna sit here and be hungry, instead of shoveling the food in his face and his fucking mouth, then that's what it's just gonna have to be. You gotta go to work, player. Then he had to use it. He was still in pull-ups, pooping in the pull-ups. You know, and at the time my daughter wasn't even potty trained, but she wasn't even 2 yet. She couldn't have been 2. Or she was about to turn 2 or had just turned 2, like it might have been the week of her birthday or something when this went on. I'm like, here I am wiping some other kids' butt. You know what I'm saying? Ain't they supposed to be potty trained at 3? I don't know. I don't have a 3-year-old type shit. Oh, honey, now that I know and my kid been potty trained, and she wipes her own ass and flushes the toilet, and your 3-year-old need to be fed, and see, that's why I'm like, nope, I don't want to babysit because I'm not gonna be doing stuff for other kids that I wouldn't do for mine, and I don't want y'all thinking I'm abusing your kid. But your kid come over my house, they're gonna wipe their own ass. And they're gonna learn today. And you know what? I tried to watch that little boyfriend. Let me tell y'all this story. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping. So my homegirl fell on hard times, moved out here, was living with some people. She said, I need a babysitter. How much would it cost for you to babysit him? And at the time I started to do it for free, but I said, these heifers ain't gonna respect my time if I do it for free. They ain't gonna respect my time, and I know how much this childcare is really, really expensive. But I know the girl don't have no money. So I told her, give me $50 a week. Now, for somebody who get paid every 2 weeks, that usually just mean give me $100 every time you get paid. You know, that's enough for me to buy some little snacks and shit for them or whatever. Because I want to help her get on her feet. Right? Okay, so I told my husband, he was like, what? $50? He was mad. I said, well, I already told her, babe. And I mean, I just really want to help her. I just didn't want to do it for free because I want her to respect my time. When she get off work, I want her to come pick up her child. You know what I'm saying? But my kid had somebody to play with, whatever. So Monday, mind you, she got a brand new job. Monday, drop the baby off, pick him up. Tuesday, drop the baby off, pick him up. Wednesday, she was like, what'd she say? Close to the time for her to bring him, Tuesday night, she said, girl, I'm going to bring you $50 tomorrow. Oh, okay, girl. Well, I know, you get paid on Friday, either or, it's cool. No, I'm going to do it tomorrow. All right, bet. So then here's tomorrow. That's Wednesday. She said, oh, girl, I overslept. Oh, well, where the baby? You going to bring the baby? I'm calling her. Where the baby at? She didn't pick up. She called me back. I overslept, and I got to head to work. So I'm just going to leave him here with her roommates that she had watching him before that she didn't want to watch him, right? Okay, wait. Oh, yeah, I read about that karma. He ate bread chips till he turned 17 and he went completely blind. That still don't make no sense because I don't see why they wouldn't have gave him an IV or something of them nutrients or whatever. And they didn't say nothing about no parents going to jail neither for child neglect. But see, some of these kids need ass whoopings. And he was probably one of them. Okay, look, I know y'all $50. Everybody was mad at me. My sister, everybody was like $50, you cry. But I'm like, no, this girl, y'all don't know what she been through. The baby daddy went to jail. She was in Oakland. She was struggling. She didn't came out here. She got a place to stay, but she got a new job. She don't want these people watching her kids. I'm trying to help the bitch out, right? So that Wednesday, she said, I overslept. Now that pissed me off. She said, I overslept and I'm going to leave him here. And so my whole thing when I'm trying to help people, not even help them, but with young women especially, like, not even young women, just people. How are you coming out of a fucking horrible situation and God has blessed you with a brand new job, somebody who's willing to help watch your badass baby? So he ain't bad, he's so cute. But somebody willing to help you watch your baby. Somebody over here allowing you to stay in their house rent-free, even though it was trifling, okay? How can you afford to wake up late? I have never in my life overslept for no fucking training, for no brand new job, especially that it was a good job she got too, a good one. I ain't never in my life overslept for no fucking training. I ain't never in my life overslept for no damn job interview, a test. And I'm sorry, this is why a lot of my friends, I guess they call it bougie or whatever. This is why I have stopped being friends with a lot of people because that is just downright lazy. When she called me and said I overslept, oh, this is why you were struggling so hard. This is why you and your child displaced because you're fucking irresponsible. This is why don't nobody want to help you because you're irresponsible. Then she calls me up and she said, girl, when I get off though, I'm still finna bring by your $50, right? All right, cool, because I think I was going to use the $50 to wash or something like that. I had already had made up in my mind I was finna wash or something with the money. I don't remember what it was, something I was going to do with it. And she shows up and she's telling me a story and she's like, girl, let me tell you what happened at work today. So whatever the story was, it was animated and it was funny and we was just laughing, ha, ha, ha. And her ride was outside. She's like, my ride downstairs, girl, I got to go. And she hands me the money folded up and she run out the door. What's up, Gaza? She hand me the money, Jay. She run out the door, right? I sit the money down on the counter. My husband come walk in the door right after her. He like, oh, I seen so-and-so leave. She did show up. Did she bring you the $50? Oh, yeah, it's on the counter. He said, did you count it? No, I didn't count it. That ain't got nothing to do with the white man, Jay. My husband said, did you count the $50, Jay? My husband asked me, did I count the $50? I said, no, I didn't count it. That's $50. What you want to do, short me? You can't short a $50 babysitter. It's like against the law or something. My husband said, you better count that money. Now, he kept telling me when he first met her, he was like, that bitch a scammer. That's what he said. I'm telling you, these men be knowing. He's like, she's a scammer. I'm like, she is not a scammer. This is a nice young lady. You don't know her. I used to work with her. She was really sweet. And I still like the girl. But I just can't fuck with her like that. I opened the money up, y'all. I opened the money up, Jay. It was $40. I say, baby, it's for now my soul hurt because you playing with me. It was $40. But she didn't say, here go 40, I got your 10 on Friday, or none of that. I said, why would she roll up $40 and tell me a distracting story and not just say, I'm gonna bring you your $5 or your $10 or whatever back, right? It was $40, so it was 40. She wasn't like, oh, I got your other $10 on Friday or whatever the case it was. You know what I'm saying? She rolled it up and slipped it to me, and my husband was like, she probably docked you $10 because she didn't bring them on Wednesday. I said, no, she didn't. That made me mad. He instigated. It's all my husband's fault. It's all my husband's fault. He instigated because he was like, she probably docked you $10 because I wouldn't have gave a fuck if I was only watching him 2 days. I was going to tell her $50. That's the price. $50 a week is the price. And it was like, it's low enough to where you can afford it. At the same time, I'm finna find out if you finna play these games. You know, that's how I test people, by being super nice. Let's see what you gonna do with somebody who you think is a fool. I don't come at people all shrewd and shit because it's not even my personality. It's just not my personality. And I discovered that when people think you're nice, instead of them being like, wow, God has sent somebody to bless me, they think it's time to play games. Kiki, you see why I want to set up an arrangement during the research of my business venture? This is why. You see I don't play with money like that. She wanted to get the number one at McDonald's. Excuse me. So I was very upset, and my husband, and I was just mad over the whole, like, I'm helping you. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, it's more work for me. I'm already at home with one kid, but my one kid is easy. She's easy. You know what I mean? To keep up with. And this is like, you're playing game. You know what I mean? Like, you're playing game. I sent her a text message. I was like, oh, so seeing as though you just came and slipped me $40 with no explanation, telling me a funny story and running up out this door, I know you know I ain't your babysitter no more. Because I'm all for helping people and being nice until I think you playing with me. I'm not even about to sit around here and spend my energy trying to figure out what the fuck it is you think this is. Good luck, girl. She was ungrateful and taking advantage of an already discounted price. She wasn't raised right, clearly. Mind you, it ain't like you leaving your baby with your cousin for $50. You leaving your baby with a whole fucking mental health specialist who got a whole nother child for your kid to play with, where you're in a safe environment. You know, and the reason I was so pissed off too with her like calling out on Wednesday is because with kids go by routine. You know what I'm saying? Kids go by routine. On the days when my mama called in sick to work, we still went to school/daycare. That's where the fuck we was, at school. Even if she was at home. Because she was sick, we wasn't sick, she was sick. What? She's sick, she's sick, you really taking your ass to daycare. You understand what I'm saying? And thanks, Con. And it's like you have to have some type of schedule. So if I'm seeing this kid every day, this kid knows you finna be feeding yourself. You finna learn how to wipe your own ass. Okay? We finna learn. But you can't set up a routine. And that was a real frustrating part to me. You know what I'm saying? This 3-year-old needs some help. I don't know what the hell y'all been doing, but you obviously don't have the time and attention, you know what I'm saying, to potty train him and that type of shit. I'm going to go ahead and do it because I'm finna potty train mine. But if you going to be calling in sick and late, we 3 days in, sis. You just started this job. If you're not going to be consistent with bringing him, then what the fuck? So I'm going to be wasting my time, because one thing about kids, and y'all know, if you teach school, you know you send them home for the weekend and they be back bad as a mofo on Monday and you retraining them until Wednesday. You know, if you got you splitting time with the daddy, you send them over daddy house, they go pick up some bad fucking habits and do shit at daddy house they can't do at your house. They be gone 2 days. And come back and you have to retrain the child all over again to let them know what it is and what it ain't. So if you're not going to at least drop this kid off consistently so that I can be effective. Because I'm not just gonna sit here and look at your kid not hitting their milestones. Because it's not that hard to potty train nobody. Not to me, it ain't. And I'm sitting here all day. You know what I mean? Between 8 and 5:30. And he's 3. He would have been getting potty trained. You know what I mean? But it's like, some of these little girls, I tell you, I'm like, that's your fucking problem. And I said, you know what? I'll do her better to leave her ass alone and let her figure it out. She don't need no shortcuts. She need everything to be hard. Because that's the only way she's going to keep from constantly going through this shit. Because she acting like she don't have no kids. When you ain't got no kids, you can oversleep. When you ain't got no kids, you could get the flu. When you ain't got no kids, you could be tired. When you ain't got no kids. How did you potty train the baby girl? Took her pull-ups off. Took her pull-ups off and started sitting her on the toilet. She knows these kids go with you to the bathroom. Every time I went to the bathroom, she went to the bathroom with me. She knows what's happening on the toilet. But if you don't take the pull-ups off, they don't know how to compute that sensation. That means they have to go to the bathroom. So I just took her pull-ups off. Told my husband, don't even buy no more. Because really, the potty training, you're not training the child. The parent has to be potty trained, not the child. Don't nobody need to be taught how to pee. Think about this. The parents have to be potty trained because it's easier to let them sit in a potty in a pull-up and pee and use the bathroom in a pull-up and you change it. I have heard women say, well, after you potty train them, it's even more difficult because now when you go out in public, they always got to use the bathroom and you constantly running back and forth to the bathroom, which is also not okay. I know ain't nobody else getting that $50 a week charge. My sister was so mad at me. She was like, you know how many thousands of dollars I'm spending in childcare? You take the pull-ups off, okay? And when I go to the bathroom, take her with me, sit her on the toilet. She was 2 years old. She just used her hands. Like, obviously, I got to clean the toilet. You know what I'm saying? But who don't keep their toilets clean? Like, give me a break, right? So she was propping herself up. Now she don't have to do that because she's big enough and strong enough, right? But she would hold herself up there and then I would take her down. She wasn't peeing on there, but she was sitting on the toilet like, oh, look at me. I'm a big kid. I'm sitting on the toilet. Then when she had to pee, oh, God, she hated it because at first she would just pee. And it's messy, okay? But we was finna move anyway. So I was like, you pee all over this apartment and then we're going to move to the peeless apartment. So this is great. So for the first 2-3 days, when she would pee, I would take her to the bathroom, and she would pee as much as she could in the toilet. Then she would go, okay, because she hated peeing on herself. She was embarrassed. So then she knows what that feeling is. So then she started doing the I have to pee dance. Once she started doing the pee dance, we was good. It took 3 days. Now you gotta be paying attention to them though, because if they ain't gonna do the pee dance forever. You feel me? They can only hold it for so long. So she do the pee dance, and I run her in there and put her on the toilet, and then I got the step stool, and hold her hand, let her climb up the step stool, and figure out how to turn around and sit on the toilet. And now she a whole pro. And it literally took less than 2 weeks for her to just get used to it. I put her on the real toilet at 2 years old. This is why I put her on the real toilet. Because the potty is a damn toy, first of all. The potty we had bought her had a chime on it and a princess seat. And when you sit down and it goes, bring. And she thought it was a toy. She kept taking it apart anyway. So it was never going to be no potty training on it, number one. Number two, ain't no potties in the wild. This is why these kids is peeing on themselves in their sleep. Because when you put a potty in the bedroom, right? When you have to pee, you don't have to go no distance. They got kids eating on the potty, drinking on the potty. So yes, you're putting your waste in the potty, but you have not learned how to hold it, right? But all of us experienced urinators know that 90% of the time you have to hold it for some extent of time. So that's why I was putting her on the toilet because first of all, honestly, I don't I don't want pee all over my carpet. Nor do I want to be cleaning out pots of number two neither when that shit go in a damn toilet. And these kids at 2 was putting out adult eliminations. It ain't cute little baby poo no more. Believe that. Okay. So if I have a potty in your bedroom, not only are you kicking it over and probably playing in it when that's unsanitary, but on top of that, you don't have no distance to go. So instead, take her to the toilet, right? And she felt like such a big girl. And then we clap, and I would call my sister, and we would sing the potty song and clap and praise her for peeing in the potty. What you trying to get? We would praise her for peeing in the potty. Did you see how unbothered Kevin Hart wife was when she was leaving the hospital? Do you think he had drugs in his system at the time of the accident? I do. I do think so because of his strange ass behavior. What was I saying? So yeah, ain't no potties in a while. So because she has to hold it to go to the bathroom at home, when we go out to the mall, before we leave the house, I put her on the toilet like all kids are supposed to pee. All children from the ages of 0 to 17 need to pee before they leave the house. And women and old people too. Okay. Pee before we leave the house. Soon as we get to the mall, I take her to the bathroom again in case she got to pee. We can shop till our heart's content, maybe go to the bathroom one more time. But we have not had we had one accident when we first the first time I took her out. Because after that, I was like, well, ain't no turning back now. So we went out one time. She had an accident. I had to change her clothes, but she hates that fixie. Girls don't like being dirty and pissy. You know what I'm saying? So it took that one time, and she was like, okay, I don't like this feeling. I can't be peeing on myself. But that's why I say it's the adult that has to be trained because we're like, I don't want nobody peeing all over the place. It's like, girl, these are your options. Either they finna pee all over the place for like a week or less, or you can be wiping adult doo-doo. I have to make sure that she's wiped clean. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's not the same as changing the doo-doo diaper for a 3-year-old. Believe that, because I know. Because that little boy diaper and my niece diaper, and I didn't change it, and it was not pretty. As a matter of fact, those experiences made me be like, she got to get potty trained because I ain't doing that. I ain't going to be, I got hardwood floors, but I'll try. It's even better. You got hardwood. Now, I don't know how boys work, okay? I don't have a water hose. I don't know what their equipment is like and how that go and what it is. You know, I don't know. But I know girls don't like being pissy. Girls don't like being pissy. They don't like peeing on themselves. It's like embarrassing, you know? She felt embarrassed. Like she would start crying like, I'm peeing on myself. You know, that's human nature. Seek pleasure and avoid pain, you know? They smart. They are smart. If we treat them like they helpless, they will act helpless. But I'm telling you right now, these toddlers are smarter than a lot of adults. A lot. Come on, mama. It's true. It's true. These toddlers are very intelligent. Human beings, period. Extremely intelligent. I ain't teach her how to flush the toilet. She started doing that on her own, and it still freaks me out. I'm like, who is flushing the toilet? Who broke in here to use the bathroom? And she gonna be in there for a while. She does like to take one of her books. And her daddy came in the house one day, and she was sitting on the toilet with the door wide open, reading a magazine. He walked in the house like, what is going on? Why is our old ass baby on the toilet reading a magazine? But she got older parents, you know. So she acts like she's 35 until I get on this live. All right, y'all. Thanks, Lotus. I'm gonna get up off here. See what we're gonna do for the day. Trying to hit this pool one more good time. My cousin trained her kid at 10 months. I believe it's possible. I think my little niece, she just turned a year. But I was telling my sister she ready. Put her on. She's like, I can't put her in the toilet. She gonna fall in. Get her one of them rims. You know they have the little rim thing you can put on the toilet. But the reason I didn't get that is because they don't have none of them at the mall. You know what I'm saying? At the mall, you got the little paper thing you can put on the toilet. Ain't no little rim thing for you to not fall through. And me and my baby be in the streets. It's just hot. That's why we in the house. Y'all know when it ain't hot as hell, me and this Belle, we be at Margaritaville. Huh, baby? Pull up a high chair, please. And she be watching Netflix on my phone, okay? Huh? We go see the dolphins. We go see her flamingos. We be in the street. Nicki Minaj is a black ass life. If I ever seen one. She ain't retiring from nothing but sanity. Nicki Minaj trying to go be in an abusive relationship because she's so bored. And she gonna be coming back trying to go on a tell-all tour on Barbara Walters and dropping her. I'm coming back out. She retired about just as much as Jay-Z retired. The last 3 times. Nicki is full of it. You don't have the average baby. That's because we so old, see? That's because she's so old. We so old. You know what I'm saying? We in our mid-30s and she don't have her cousins. It ain't no little people around like that. Ain't nobody can teach her how to be a little kid. Like that. And when we go out in public, the funny part is when I see men with these spoiled ass little boys, and they be trying to make the little boy man up real quick when my daughter come around. But she's swimming and they little son acting like he's scared of the water. They be like, get there, you little punk. Like, don't do him like that. And the other day we walked to the store. Cause she can walk a good mile. You know, like the grocery store like a mile away. She'll walk there and back. So we went to the store. It wasn't even that far though. It wasn't like a mile, but we went to the store. And while we was in there, this man came in there with a baby her size in a big ass stroller. I don't even know where you buy strollers for toddlers. Ugh. And this little spoiled ass brat was sitting in this car, in this stroller, chilling, bigger than my daughter. So the man seen my daughter walking around and he take his son out the stroller like, don't try to raise him now. Who y'all be coddling these little boys? Don't even get me started again. And it's just so funny. Like, you didn't think he was soft till you seen my daughter doing it? This big ass don't need to be in no stroller. Because how they going to learn how to act if you don't make them learn how to act? You know what I'm saying? I know you better give me this pen, though, because you better not write on my walls. No! Okay, I got to get off of here because she discovered a pen, and I got to fight with her to get it back. I still see 5-year-olds with pacifiers. That shit is ridiculous. Cardi B should be on baby number 2 body. Yeah. I'm sure she working on it. That's Offset is hideous. The things y'all do to be a gold digger, I tell you. All right, y'all. See y'all later.